Hi Libra, this is going to be your quick daily download. It's good for the sun, rising, moon, or Venus sign of Libra. Daily download for March 4th or 5th, depending on where you are in the world. It's general, of course, it's not for everyone. This is just the energy I picked up on for you guys this morning. Libra, let's start with the tarot. Some of you guys really just maybe need to walk something off for the next 24 to 48 hours. What came out for you was the Hermit, the Four of Cups, Five of Swords in reverse, the Moon clarifying the Hermit, Ace of Cups in reverse, clarifying Four of Cups, and the Eight of Cups in the upright, clarifying the Five of Swords in reverse. The reason for the reading is the Knight of Swords in reverse. So I think you guys are feeling a little curmudgeonous. I love that word, curmudgeonous. So I think you're going to feel somewhat withdrawn the next 24 to 48 hours. I like that the Hermit's in the upright. Hermit in the upright is not a depressed person or a person in denial. It's just a person, this Virgo energy is where we're somewhat withdrawn and we're searching our soul about some stuff. I do think you're doing quite a bit of emotional reevaluation right now. Watch out for believing that the grass is greener on the other side. But this is more of an emotional meditation and a contemplation. Watch out for being too focused on the negative. I do think you'll reevaluate something. You might focus on a little bit of regret as well. There's this one choice in front of you that you're thinking about. I think it bugs you to a degree. I think you're considering other options in front of you. I just see you as being somewhat of a loner. The rest of the cards really kind of explain it all for me. The Five of Swords in reverse is, honestly, I think you guys are walking something off. I think that maybe others around you or a specific person is triggering you in some way, making you want to fight. You don't want to turn into that guy necessarily in this situation. He looks quite pleased with himself for winning, not caring that he's hurt anybody else. And I think that you don't want to do that. I do see that you are facing some of your lower emotions. The Hermit and the Moon suggest that you will have a heightened intuition, but whatever your intuition is telling you might upset you to a degree, and you might feel somewhat confused and just emotional right now. I like that you're handling it with the Hermit. I think you're suppressing emotions at the moment, or again, with the Ace of Cups in reverse is your intuition and knowing that you need to love yourself first in a situation. I think a lot of you are working through repressed emotions because shadow is at the bottom of the deck. So you guys are going to be doing a little bit of shadow work, and that's difficult. This Knight of Swords in reverse is restless, unfocused, burnt out. This guy does kind of look a little bit like a lunatic in this deck. He looks like he just snapped. Some of you feel a little out of your depth or out of your league in a situation. Of course, not all of you do. Or some of you are just afraid to go charging in. I think some of you are afraid to go charging in because you might use some not nice words, maybe. So with the Five of Swords here in reverse, there's some resentment here that you're working through about. It could be any part of your life. I think you've just decided to walk away. You're walking away. Maybe someone's walked away from you and not given a cup of love to you. And you're like, what the hell? You might be somewhat confused. I think you're handling it the best you can. Your advice from the tarot is Strength, Eight of Swords in reverse, and the Fool. I like this advice. Right now is the time to have strength of character. If you feel like you got to take a walk and walk it off and just kind of stew about it a little bit, that's better than screaming or yelling or fighting, right? Some of you feel as though you may have to take a risk in a situation. It takes you strength of character. Strength is about being diplomatic and compassionate, taming pride, taming emotion, taming feelings of inadequacy, taming impulsivity. Yeah, I think you guys are taming a lot right now. That's hard. And your guides are also saying, try to work through the beliefs you have about yourself that limit you. Resist the urge to see yourself as a victim in a situation. But if you have felt imprisoned in some way, just face your inner critic, face your own self-limiting beliefs, work through releasing negative thoughts, and try to be open to a new perspective. And the Fool, I like the Fool as advice. I think your guides are saying, have strength of character right now, and also lighten up. Is what they're saying, I think, with the Fool. Lighten up. I notice at the bottom of the deck is the Nine of Wands. Life is a battlefield. Jeez. God, I'm barely making it through. Life on planet Earth looks like this a lot. I know that the Fool means lighten up for you based on what you need to surrender to. What came out of I don't know what this deck is called. I'm sorry, you guys. If any of you want to know the name of the deck, just ask me in the comments. I can't remember. It's too early. I have no memory right now. Unplug and connection. You are going to be doing some shadow work. Shadow work is not bad or wrong. We have a shadow side. It needs to be identified. So allow yourself to face your own shadows. I really think you are. These cards show me that you are. Your guides are encouraging you to attempt to lighten up. First of all, unplug. Unplug. Unplug is about letting go of some social media. Unplug is also about having some real life connections as opposed to digital connections. This is very hard to do right now because of COVID-19. I think they want you to get outside if you can. Smell fresh air. When I saw this card, I felt the need to, I found myself inhaling, and I've never done that before while looking at this card. Some of you really do need to just unplug a little bit. And connection. Get connected to yourself, your body. When was the last time you tried to do that pose? Okay, just FYI, I can't do that pose right now. And some of you may have a limited body movement as well, but when was the last time you stretched your body as far as you could? When was the last time you forced your hands into the ground? I have found through yoga and connecting to my physical body in a gentle way has really helped with a lot of emotional healing. It's like my secret weapon, actually. Both cards are, Unplug is about connections. It's just about making different kinds of connections. And I think your guides want you to really get connected to yourself, Libra. The things that you need to surrender to. Surrender to the beauty of the natural world. This emulates the Unplug. Take a relaxing break and spend time in nature. Replenish yourself by feeling the beauty and ecstasy there. I gotta tell you guys, if I don't go outside and walk in the woods, I literally can't read tarot. Or I can, but my abilities diminish. It's like the universe is like, if you want to keep your gifts, if you want to keep your strength up, it's really important to unplug and get connected to the real world. So I'm just telling you my personal experiences with the beauty of the natural world. You are the Empress. You are ruled by Venus. Go outside and spend time in nature and replenish yourself by being feeling the beauty out there. It really does help. Also, surrender to play and surrender joy. So to surrender to play and joy, look, the Fool, the Joy, see how her legs are open, see how hers are too, like just opening, stretching. Your guides want you to take a break from overthinking a goal. So some of you are working a goal through. Do something fun, walk away, play is a time of recreation and rejuvenation. It will rejuvenate you. Find out a way to play. Do you have kids? Literally load up like the water guns and stuff. Have a water fight in the kitchen. Play a game with your kids. Try to play. Find ways to play. When was the last time you actually played? Adults play too. Find a way to play and also surrender to joy. A key to positive change in your life is to let joy in and savor it. Indulge in random acts of smiling during both the hard and easy times. Keep surrendering to more joy. I do see surrender resentments underneath here, and family is the next card down after shadow. Maybe connect to family. It may have to do with family. So whatever's going on, I do think, Libra, that you're handling it the best that you can the next couple days. But the advice cards from the oracle cards and the tarot, I think will help. All right, Libra, that's your daily download. Unplug, you guys. Get connected to yourself. Surrender to more joy. I suggest journaling about when you do shadow work, examining not other people's shadows, your own shadows, your things that hold you back in some way. Even things you feel bad about, getting them out on paper can really help often sometimes. All right, Libra, that's your daily download. I'm always listening to the universe for you. Take care of yourselves. I love you guys. I'll see you next time.